Hey y'all, this is your girl Brittany from Brittany Beck Creations. I'm back with another one today. We all know that life happens, shit happens. You gotta learn from it and grow from it, and allow the circumstances of life to grow you. Let it, what shall we say, fertilize you. Okay? So I want to kind of give you the backstory of my slogan and why it's so important to me. So, back in my college days, my art school days or whatever, we were given an assignment where we had to kind of create a collage and kind of use the whatever image or whatever we create to kind of tell a story. And so what I did, because I don't like doing collages at all. I hate doing collages because they're so messy. So I decided I needed to find something that's going to motivate me to actually, to do my best work, or to kind of keep me motivated in doing it. So I ran across this story by Hans Christian Andersen, and it's called The Beetle and His Travels. Oh no, The Beetle Who Went on His Travels. I'm going to go ahead and give praise where it's due, or credit where it's due. So I'm giving you the summarized version, and this is according to literature.fandom.com. That's where it's coming from. So I'm going to give you the summarized version of it. So again, it's called The Beetle Who Went on His Travels. So I'm going to give you guys my animated version of it, okay? So for having saved his life by carrying him safely across the battlefield, the emperor rewards his favorite horse by giving him golden shoes. A beetle who lives in the imperial stables thinks that he should be given golden shoes too. He approaches the farrier, expecting to have golden shoes placed on his feet. The farrier tries to explain that there is a special reason why the horse has been given golden shoes. The beetle, however, takes it as a great insult that the horse is better treated than he is. How dare they? He announces that he is leaving the stables to seek his fortune elsewhere. All right, so the beetle goes to a garden where some ladybugs live. The ladybugs think that the garden is beautiful. The beetle, however, does not like it because there is no dung heap. He goes to a haystack beneath which a caterpillar lives. The caterpillar is excited about becoming a butterfly. The beetle scoffs at the caterpillar's future plans and accuses him of being conceited. The fact that he has wings already makes the beetle feel superior to the caterpillar. He demonstrates his superiority by flying away. Woof. Soon after the beetle lands on a large lawn, it begins to rain. The beetle takes shelter in a fold in a piece of linen, which has been placed on the lawn to dry, and goes to sleep. Now, when he wakes up the following morning, the beetle finds 2 frogs on the pieces of linen. The frogs talk about how lucky they are to live somewhere with a damp climate. The beetle says that conditions are better inside the imperial stables, where it is both damp and warm. He asks the frogs how to get to the nearest dung heap, but they ignore him. The beetle is provided with directions to the closest dung heap by some earwigs who live in a piece of broken pottery. All right, next part. So, the dung heap is home to many other beetles. The beetle marries one of them. 3 days after his wedding, however, he decides that he does not want to provide for a wife and children. He abandons his wife and leaves the dung heap forever. Dun, dun, dun. Having escaped from the clutches of 2 scholars who want to study him, the beetle finds himself inside a greenhouse. He is delighted to see so many different plants because he thinks that he will be able to feast on them when they rot. He is not in the greenhouse for long. however, before he is discovered by the gardener's young son and another boy. The boys make a boat from a wooden shoe and a stick. The beetle is tied to the stick and the boat is placed on a lake. When he floats far away from the shore, the beetle is certain that it is the end of him. He thinks of how nobody will ever hear of his adventures. He also thinks that since he is the only being in the world worthy of respect, nobody else deserves to hear his adventures. The wooden shoe passes by a boat carrying some young women. One of them rescues the beetle and places him on the shore. He flies off into the nearest building. He finds himself back in the imperial stables. Sitting on the mane of the emperor's favorite horse, he fancies that he has taken the emperor's place by riding the horse. The beetle remembers that the farrier tried to say that there was a reason why the horse was given golden shoes. The beetle concludes, that he was the reason. The horse is special because the beetle was destined to ride it one day. The end. The moral of the story is, appreciate life around you. Step outside your zone and appreciate what there is out there. And in this story, there's an unappreciation of the different things that surround you. You gotta have a positive attitude. Take that with you. Also, I understand where the beetle coming from. Because again, the dung beetle is a scared beetle. The scared beetle represents protection. It's an amulet. It represents resilience and transformation. And again, the fact that this dung beetle, this scared beetle, was actually in the stable with the horse. The fact that those two symbols, what it represents for real. And again, of course, in Western culture, guess what? The victor steals the culture, steals everything of the people, of the nation and civilization. Before they adopt their own, they put their face on it and then turn and make their own version of the story. Okay? His story. Okay, so in this story, basically, I feel like they're obscuring the identity of the dung beetle, which is really the truest identity, which is the scared beetle. Okay? So with that being said, y'all, we all know that shit happens, but we don't have to roll over and let life crap all over us. We have the power to transmute our experiences into gold if we truly believe we possess it. We, in return, unearth our own worth in the process by owning who we are, by being brave enough to be who we truly are, unmasked, unapologetic, for being authentic and real. So shit happens, but we can do what the dung beetle does. Roll that ish and spin it into gold. Put your gold shoes on and strut your stuff, girl. Strut that shit. Got my gold shoes, how about you? Okay? So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give you let me give you what I really, this is what I really feel. Go into your mode. Start transmuting all that negative energy. Transform it. Hey y'all, yes, this is what I represent, this is what I be. Shit happens. Learn from it. Alright, so with that being said, bye y'all. Hope y'all have a good day.